You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to an episode of FIFA Through the Years. Today we're going to be looking at some of the more expensive FIFA 14 silver players. So I went through like the top 10 most expensive silver players, chose out like 7, left a couple out like Kelvin just purely because he doesn't have anything more than his FIFA 13 and FIFA 14 card, and that's not all that interesting to look at. So I chose some, players that have got slightly more interesting paths throughout the FIFAs. So we're going to kick this one off by looking at my Conley. But first, if you are looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out futcoinemporium.com. So my Conley, here we go. You can see that he had his FIFA 12 right wing card at Palmeiras, was worth about 200k at one point during that game. He had an inform that was a striker, moved from right wing up to the striker position, and that thing was worth well over $1 million. I have used it myself, and what a fun card to play with it is. I used it as cam and I used it as striker, and oh my god, look at the 80 shooting on a silver player. That's ridiculous. Now we go on to FIFA 13. He drops down to a 71 rating overall. He's still right wing until he moves club, and you can see that he got an inform at his new club as well when he got the striker card as well. So 2 right wing cards, both years he gets an inform as a striker, and then on FIFA 14 they decided that hell, we're going to make him a striker, and there you can see he has the 91 pace. However, he has dropped down to the 69 rating overall, which will probably hurt his value just purely because he won't be as rare as if he was a high rated player. So we've looked at Liete. Our next player is going to be Diame. Now Diame is a player that's actually changed nationalities throughout the FIFA. You can see on FIFA 10 he was a Frenchman at Wigan, and it was the same all the way up until FIFA 12. When it comes around to FIFA 13 he changes club, he goes to West Ham, but he's now from Senegal, so quite an interesting one there, and he has some very good stats for a silver player. I mean, even his FIFA 14 card, although it's taken a little dip from his FIFA 13 card, I believe. I mean, it's dropped off on pace and passing, but it's also gained on the likes of shooting, dribbling, and then as well heading. So a pretty strong card there for Diame, and it's quite understandable to see why he's going for so many coins. I have to apologise that it's mainly only Silvers and BPL players. They're just the most expensive silvers on the game. If you have any suggestions for players that you'd like to see me do, silver players, etc, then put them down in the comments section. I'll happily do another video. So next up we have Bonlahor. Everyone was so worried that he was going to be a left winger this year, but thankfully he is a striker, and you can see that he's probably one of the strongest silvers on the game. I think he's the most expensive silver there is at the moment, and you can see that he has 90 pace this year. However, last year he had 93 pace, so whether he'll be as good as he was last year we'll have to wait and see. He's dropped 1 rating point as well, but he's been slowly dropping over the years. He was 82 on FIFA 10, he was an 81 right mid on FIFA 11, and then on FIFA 12 he was 75 rated. He was the worst one, the 75 rated Bonlahor. He was an absolute nightmare to play against, and he played like a 100 rated card, that thing, because he just could score finesses from pretty much anywhere on the pitch. So our next player is going to be Wilfried Zaha. You can see that he is another player that's actually changed nationalities, going from Ivory Coast to English, and he was a bronze striker on FIFA 11 when he first came onto the game for Crystal Palace. Decent pace. He's had decent stats throughout all the FIFAs. In fact, his defending's dropped off, which is strange considering he's gone from like a striker to a right winger. You'd expect a right winger to be doing more defensive work than a striker, but he's dropped off on that front. Also dropped off on heading, but he's got better pace now, he's got better shooting, he's got better passing, he's also got better dribbling. So you have to take the good with the bad, and you can see that he is now at Man United. So our next player is going to be Wanyama. This guy, the Kenyan, he is absolutely ridiculous this year. His card is going for about, well, in fact, I just sold one for 34,500 coins. So you can see that he's worth a heck of a lot. He has 75 pace this year, 75 dribbling, 68 shooting, 77 defending. He has 72 passing and 84 heading, and he's built like a tank. So he's going to be an absolute nightmare to play against. He's at Celtic for FIFA 13. Should have been at Celtic for FIFA 12 as well. No idea why he wasn't, and you can see there his 2 cards from FIFA 10 and FIFA 11 when he was a bronze CDM. So could you imagine having him a bronze CDM with the sort of physical stats that he must have had back then? It would have been absolutely crazy. I never got to use that card, but wish I actually had. So our next player is going to be a really cool one, and it is Wallyson. So Wallyson, we all know he's the 5-star skiller, and he goes into pretty much every Brazilva team. You can see that through FIFA 12 or FIFA 10 to FIFA 14, he's had lots of silver cards, mostly around the 68 to 71 mark, and then he had a gold on was it FIFA 12? Yes, FIFA 12, he had a gold centre forward card, but the card we're all looking at is that bronze striker in form that he got on FIFA 11. EA, absolutely hilarious card to bring out. 33 pace, 36 dribbling, 84 shooting on it though, so very, very slow and bad at everything else bar shooting. It would have been absolutely amazing to play with that card. Wish I could go back and try it out. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys have used it, but that looks like a lot of fun to play with, and it shows that EA actually had some character back in the day when they used to do those crazy informs. However, saying that, they did recently do the Felipe Melo inform goalkeeper when he managed to save a penalty for Galatasaray, so I can't be too mean on EA. But our final player is going to be Jesse Rodriguez from La Liga. Now, he was in Liga Adelante last season playing for Real Madrid Castilla as a left mid, and you can see that he was a 71 rated card originally, then he got a 73 upgrade, and then he managed to get an inform as well, all in the space of one season. So pretty interesting. And now this year he's actually a striker, 72 rated overall, playing for the full Real Madrid team, or the first team, and you can see there the 87 pace, 85 dribbling, 72 shooting, and there is no surprise that he's going for so many coins because he looks absolutely fantastic with the 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Obviously, if you could drop it a like, that would be fantastic. Put any suggestions for players that you might like to see me do in the future in this series down in the comment section. But other than that, I'm going to have to stop talking. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all next time.